you see me acting weird and everything at the start. When I use my OBS, it just doesn't go the way that I'd like to, because like when you press live, it loads a bit, and then it doesn't, and then it does, and then you're like, what's going on? You don't even care, but it doesn't matter. What is going on at you dead set legends, and welcome to the Ready Bang, the #1 arm wrestling show on the planet. I'm your host, the Aussie Arm Wrestler, and it has been an interesting few days, I tell you. Right here, the amount of juicy stuff that I just want to go bang and tell you about the arm wrestling world would burn a lot of people. But in due time, nice little teaser today. We are going to do a bit of a Mac review. We saw that big event on the weekend. We're also going to talk about what's next for Auden Larratt, because he suffered his first big defeat, we'll call it. His first big defeat. Spoke to him yesterday. Want to do a bit of a recap on the show I did with Devon. Have to remember the stuff we said on air to the stuff that we said off air. I have to get in there and remember what I can and can't say. Also today, we're going to do a bit of a chat about the Bicep Bash that is coming in April 12th. It's on a Tuesday. It's in Vegas. Get to have a bit of a chat of that. And then our second $100 giveaway. It's going to be good. And then I got a fun little caption. Not sure how long today's show will go for. Also tomorrow, just working out a time because the what do we call it? Daylight savings happen in Eastern Standard Time, but I'm bringing the Mac team on the show. It might be a little bit later than usual because I have to go have a meeting with another commentary team. So I've got to go have a meeting. So as soon as I get home, I'll get Ian Carnegie, JJ Jackson, and Matthias Bedard on the show, and we'll have a bit of fun there. So we'll get right into it. Give me some of your highlights, give me some of your lowlights, and also we'll pass on the feedback with, we'll pass on the feedback to the guys. But what do we got here? We'll go Mac, pass or fail. Let's scroll that a bit down so they're all close to each other. Like to get it. See, things take a bit longer when I'm on the old OBS. Okay, so just don't know why. Why isn't my video showing? I'll get to all you Dead Set Legends in the comments in a moment. What would be stopping it? Why is there no video there? It's playing a video, but it's not showing the video. We'll try again. Let's try again. I don't know what is stopping it. This is very annoying because I like having my little pictures here when I use OBS. You know what? Let's delete it. Let's add another source. Media source. Let's go there and we'll try again. Whoa, that's a bit big. That's just covered my face. But we'll get over there. Mac recap, pass or fail. Let me know in the comments what you thought of this. So if you saw it on the weekend, Mac events, they had their table, their new table. It was short and sharp. Like I said, the Mac crew will be on tomorrow. It was, I gave it a huge pass. Obviously, it's their third event. There were some hiccups. There were some things that they would change. But Ian Carnegie made a Facebook post and he said they sold like 5 times the expected pay-per-view. So that's fantastic. So if they expected 100, they got 500. If they expected If they expected 1,000 pay-per-views, they got 5,000 pay-per-views. But I'm really happy for them that they had done that. They had 13 super matches. I'll have to go back and check the time frame of the 13 super matches, but they relatively went fast. Where's my scorecard? There was a lot of 3-0s. A lot of 3-0s. So that always plays into effect of the time of the event. But they were whipping through the whole event. And it was good that they were able to afford an Auden Larratt on the card. They were good they were able to afford a Coach Ray. Because don't forget, Coach Ray's got like 200 plus thousand subscribers. So he's going to make videos. He's going to help you promote. So that's always good. If your last name is Larratt, you are drawing. And of course, Auden was in the main event. And I think some of the matches are already out on YouTube. Go check the Major Arm Wrestling Championships YouTube channel. Also, go and check the, like, Milo. I know Milo's got his match up. I know Milo's match is up and about on his channel there. Let me just move this one. Murphy says, Mac event was great. They just need to fix the back of the pad issue for the elbow foul. What was your issue? Because the back of the pad goes all the way to the back of the table, if I remember. I'm not sure if they've got the line at the back of it, but it goes all the way to the back. So, not sure what you mean. Please elaborate on that. The Drews answering the next bit. Says, Auden with 6 months of Todzilla side pressure would be great. But he would disagree with me. Rick James is in the chat. Gives the old ready bang. Oh, man, using this OBS thing ain't too good with me. So did you resolve the Corey West situation with Engen? Ask that question when we get to the Devon one, because I don't want to jump and forth. I want to do Mac recap. Cobus, good day, fam. Ready, bang. Here we go. Okay, people are popping in saying, g'day, OTC Pimpin', do I get the $100 chance? Stream did have some crap sound. If you... Yes, I believe your name's in the thing, because you entered a code word, OTCP. OTC Pimpin'. Your name always bloody confuses me, but that's all right. I believe it's in there. I will go double check. I've got to double check my code word, people, because I have to insert every single name, and I'll give you a bit of a tease at the moment. Where are you? Is it... Oh, there's the wheel. There's the wheel. There is the wheel. Roy Baker is in the chat. What's going on here? Alrighty, let me just... We'll fix that. We'll get that. So, recap, pass or fail. I think it was a huge pass. Having a tournament later on. Still don't understand what a no elimination tournament is, but I do want to... What do I want to do? I want to speak to the guys on the show tomorrow. They had some really good matches. If I go through my matches here, what were some of the matches I enjoyed? Seeing how Milo would go, found that very enjoyable. He ended up winning very, very convincingly, so that was really good. I thought Shea versus Spolger was match of the night. Every round seemed to be really good. Every round was exciting, and it ended up going 3-1 to Shea. Porkchop had a super impressive win on the right arm against Jerome Loud. I would be really proud of that win if I were Curtis Cameron, because that was huge. That was a huge win for Curtis Cameron in order to absolutely nail it. To absolutely nail it, especially on that table, and beat such a strong competitor that is Jerome Loud. So congratulations to Porkchop. And the beauty of it is I still want to see both have super matches. So if Jerome Laird got booked at Mac 4, that wouldn't bother me. Sometimes when people take losses and they get booked, I get annoyed that they get there, but if they don't. Oleg Danilov, as I go through the results here against BLM. Good on BLM for taking that at short notice. That was brilliant. So I'm excited for Danilov, more on the left arm. If BLM just tunes in the mucking around at the table, he is a very exciting puller. BLM is a very, very exciting puller. What else did I like on? John Terrian's on a roll. You saw him in the chat on the stream. He's on a roll, and he's got Craig Tullier at the end of the month on the right arm. I'll be mega, mega excited for that one. That, I really don't know. I might have to get James Wall on the show, I think. No, James hasn't pulled John Terrian. I'm trying to think of anyone that's pulled them both recently, because that'll be an interesting matchup. That'll be a bit of a firecracker. The left arm match, Jason Constantini against Pork Chop. I had mixed emotions for this one. Really mixed emotions, because there's a point for me. I'm a fan of the King's move. And there's a point for me. I think you can go too low in a King's move. In my opinion, you can go too low in a King's move. So, with that, man, I think Jason went too low. I mean, it was great. He had to get into a position to pronate out and turn Pork Chop's hand, and he was able to do that. But I just sat there and thought, I think you're just a bit too low here. I loved after the match where Jason could barely talk. He was hovering over the table because you saw how much it took out of him. I thought that was absolutely brilliant. I thought that was unreal. I really enjoyed the way that would go. What else did we have? We'll get to Auden Larratt in a moment. Some things that did work along the stream. Sorry. Have to, once again, keep an eye on the phone. Got some really important stuff coming up. So I will be very, very distracted today. And my chat has disappeared. Okay, am I still even... Okay, it says that I'm still live. Where has my chat disappeared to? I think I might have to bite the bullet and go back to StreamYard. Where are you guys? Let me press some buttons. My chat has disappeared. And if that's the case, so I enjoy the chat. I might have to wrap up the show. Let me just have a look. Let me get rid of a few things. I've got too many things open there. Well, I'll see if my chat pops up. Keep the comments flowing. See if it pops up, because at the moment, I cannot see anything. I'll jump on my phone in a moment, but we'll get to the next bit, which is good old Auden. So let me know in the chat if I can get it back up. I might have to log into like YouTube and watch the YouTube to see if the chat's going and try and answer some questions there. No, that's still there. That's still there. What's going on? Can I do a bit of a... Can I do a bit of a refresh? Anyway, I'm going to talk for a few minutes and I'm going to fix it up. Right. Auden, he got beat by a pretty good arm wrestler. Go watch Artem Taranenko pull in anywhere. The guy always finishes high in tournaments. He ended up going undefeated in supers. And he said it on the show. He says he's undefeated in Canada. He just can't be beat. And after his match with Auden. So what's next for Auden? Now, there's a couple of avenues that you would go. So at the moment, he's got Devon living next door to him. He's got the Ottawa High Hookers. I would tap in to Devon's, reach. I would tap into Devon's reach. That's for sure. I would tap in there. What I would do is look outside and see if you can go like a boot camp. Go spend a week with who would be someone really good that hasn't got like an upcoming match that lives in his, lives in the area. Like go spend a week with Michael Todd, even though he's training for Vitali. Go spend a week with Toddzilla or something like that and work and move around. So, because sometimes, you see some of the best people have different coaches all the time. So I just think some fresh eyes, some fresh ears. He just got beat by a better arm wrestler on the day. I still think he takes super matches that are offered to him. Whether they're against people with high Instagram followers and things like that. Because you saw on the weekend, Auden sells pay-per-views. Ian Carnegie said that they just reached a really good expectation. All the YouTube channels, soon as Auden was beaten, everything was talked about Auden. Whether you like Auden and you're like, damn, what a shame he lost, or if you don't like Auden, and then the internet forums blew up. So, for me, I think Auden still does the training that he's doing, because if you think about it, what is he, 2? He beat James English, he beat Arm Wrestling Whisperer, and he beat Korean Hulk. So he's 3-1 in his last 4 super matches. That's not too bad. That's not too bad for him. And Artem's strong. Artem had a game plan. Artem's taking this full time. Like, his training's very serious about it all. I like the way Artem's going. He's more of a tournament puller. He'd like to be on the stage with some more super matches. But Artem's your more tournament puller, and it's showing there. So I would stick for that. Would I rush Artem into tournaments? No. What I would do is behind the scene super matches. I know it sounds a bit over the top, but I'm a bit of an over the top person. For me, get some people in, whether it's Ottawa High Hookers or whatever, and do some super matches, simulated super matches behind closed doors. Even if you have to go as far and sign a non-disclosure agreement, get in there. This feels very weird. I like talking with a chat, and I like popping in comments on the screen. I'm going to try my pop out, I'm going to try and close my pop out chat in a moment and bring it back up, because I like putting your comments on the screen and getting it in there. So, I'll bang on for this a bit more. And if I don't, I'm still going to give away the $100 today, which will be fun. And I'm down with that, because I'm going to try and do it at the start of the month. So yeah, Auden's 3-1, regardless of what you say. James English is very strong. Korean Hulk would beat a lot of people. If I've said it once, I've said it before. He was rocking some folk on the after pool table. So you saw him with the left arm against RVJ. So Auden is there and thereabouts. Now, his pay-per-view sales on the weekend show that he deserves to be booked on these events. He really does. Now, I know a lot of people don't want him at a East versus West, because that's all about rankings. And that's okay. That's okay. He was on one King of the Table. I think there's going to be a King of the Table in May. I think they're going to run a King of the Table in May in Kazakhstan. So keep an eye out for that. Devon was saying that yesterday. But I think there's plenty of promising signs. Plenty of good things. And I don't mind that Auden lost now. I don't. Because now I want to see how he reacts. His post-match interview was really good. His attitude when I saw him at Devon's house yesterday, when Devon's on the show, he was still a bit gutted from his loss. He was back to training the next day. So far, tick, tick, tick. He's hitting all the right things. All the right things. He's being amazing. Being amazing. Because, and for those that think that, and I know a lot of people, I'm all over the shop at the moment, a bit distracted with everything that's going on the other side of, with my life. Auden, how boring would the Marvel movies be without Thanos? Without the bad guys? How boring would those movies be? How boring would Harry Potter be if they didn't have a Snape, a Voldemort, and things like that? So you kind of, at times, need a villain. The good thing about the Matt card, there was really only one person trash talking and trying to promote the event in that aspect, and that was Auden. Let him go on and trash talk. Let him sit there and go, bang, you know, oh, I'm going to beat you, Adam. Oh, I'm going to hook you. It's going to be easy. I'm going to top roll you. I'm going to beat you here. Because that part of the game is necessary in sport. Because how happy are a lot of you that he lost? I don't think he embarrassed himself at all. I knew Arden was a terrific arm wrestler. Seen him have some banger matches at Arizona State live a couple of years ago. So, I think keep getting those super matches ordered. Keep booking yourself in those super matches. Keep pulling at the MAC events or Arm Sports Entertainment, or I'm trying to think what else is there. Get yourself over. Who else runs super matches in North America? Go hit all them up. And I think it'll be great. And then when you get a really, once again, so the way I see it, MAC, Arm Sports Entertainment, when you're pulling arm wrestlers, and if you're going to go arm wrestler / influencer, that's where you get yourself back on King of the Table in this short term. But I think within 12 months, I'll go 12 to 18 months, I do believe Auden will be rocking some big name wins. I think he can really get some big name wins, that's for sure. I don't know who. I'm trying to think of who. Would I like to who would I like to see Auden pull next? It's a bit hard to tell. I'm trying to think of some guys rocking it at Arizona State a couple of years ago to see, you know, like trying to think of the weight category, because Arden's a bit lighter. We might get back to this one. Okay, let me just see if this will work. Okay, it won't disappear. Beautiful. Oh, so it disappears there. No, disappears there. Okay, so it has to stay there not to disappear. Okay. Did anyone watch the Devon show yesterday? So Devon came on the show. Thank you. First of all, I've got to do a quick shout out to Devon because due to contractual obligations or whatever it was, you can't go on anyone else's show. You have to go on the East versus West show to talk about your match. Devon rang me an hour beforehand He says, I've been told not to come on. I'm still going to come on. Here are some things we can and can't talk about. I'm like, cool, man. Thank you so much. Right on the buzzer. Right on the buzzer. Corey, unfortunately, messaged me and said Engen told him he can't come on the show. So that was a shame. After the show, Corey and I spoke a bit. There was no hard feelings. You know, Corey doesn't want to miss out on future bookings by just jumping on a show with me. So I understand that Corey was in a, you know, tough situation. It's not the first time this has happened. It happens quite a lot when I invite guests for an upcoming show, an upcoming East versus West. They tend to not be allowed to come on my show. So that's all right. But shout out to Devon. Thank you for jumping on anyway. Now, with Devon, I think I was a bit more all over the shop with Devon, but he came up with some really interesting things. Like he really wants that left-hand match with Dennis. And of course, you know, everyone wants to right their wrongs. I'm happy for that one. He kept saying it, saying again that he wants... no, he is pulling Vitali in August. Yep, no, he did say... I'm trying to think what he said on the show because we spoke for a few times before and after the show. So I've got to remember what I what I can and can't say because Devon always looks after me. So I'm very excited. So people want that. Now, what is frustrating at times is my channel isn't really that big. And I think I get a bit frustrated when it's like, we want to promote the sport. Oh, I'm going to go on Aussie's channel. No, you're not. I don't know if I can sell any pay-per-views. I don't know if I can change anyone's mind by having Devon and Corey go at it. But like a lot more people are going to watch it on the East versus West channel when it happens. I don't think that them coming on together yesterday would affect any views. And sometimes I just kind of think more arm wrestlers would just stand back and go, come on now. Like, just let us go on all the shows. It's going to be okay. Because sometimes they don't get on the show till like 2 weeks before an event. And then you got to try and scramble and get people on your show. So I found that a little disappointing because I'm finding a lot of things in arm wrestling very disappointing. But as the Tupac song goes, that's just the way it is. Diddle-in, diddle-in, diddle-in. But yes, I know. Yeah. But go and watch the show. I think it goes for just over 45 minutes. It's definitely under an hour. Go and watch it. It is going to be brilliant. I'll tell you what else is going to be brilliant. The Bicep Bash. This here. This is in Vegas. This is the next event that I am going to hit up. I'm really looking forward to it. Scott Steiner's going to pull our man Mastodon John Thompson. Yeah. I can't wait. I really can't wait. As a pro wrestling fan, as an arm wrestling fan, as a mate with John, that's going to be great. So keep an eye out for Arm Sports Entertainment and keep an eye out for Triller TV. Now, I've just got to go back and double check Triller TV. Because is it something that I need? I'm just trying to think if it's... Okay, Triller. Oh no, I've already clicked on it. Okay, so you do have to sign up, or do I have to sign up? Or can I just buy it? Okay, so it's not on there yet, but I'm just having a look at the way the website works, because I saw something. I'm not sure if it's called Triller or if it's called Thriller. But there was one that was kind of like YouTube, but it's not this one. So Triller TV, go and check it out. It is going to be fantastic. I'm looking forward to it. And I hope you guys are too. Now let me just get back. Other matches that are going to be on this card, I'm trying to remember. Definitely Don Underwood v... Brandon Allen. Two cool people. Got to enjoy that one. That's going to be great. It was Jordan Sill and Ryan, I think it's Ballesteros, how you say his name? I think it was that Ryan, not Bellinger or Ballesteros. I can't remember. I'm sure you guys will remind me when I get my chat back up. Then I did think he mentioned, or was that off camera? I know Sarai is going to be there as well. He trains with Brian Shaw. If you don't know who Sarai is, that's going to be brilliant. So I'm keen on that. I think it's going to be a good event. I'll be on stage doing a show with Scott Steiner and some more Hall of Famers. So that's something that's really making me very happy. That's making me very, very happy. And I can't wait to get over in Vegas. So that will be 2 weeks after East versus West. So if East versus West is basically in 2 weeks. And then about 2 weeks after, I go and fly out. So Bicep Bash, I'll keep you up to date as soon as I know something, of course, because we all want to see how Uncle John does against Scott Steiner. We all know it's going to be very, very entertaining. And I just want to see how huge Scott Steiner is. Now, I also believe that we will be able to get Scott Steiner on the show for you guys before the event. Now, the only thing is we're not 100%... Well, one, we're not 100% sure that Scott Steiner will come on the show. And two... what was the other one? Oh, two, we're not sure if it can be a live show. So we just have to wait and see. Yeah, so we're just waiting. Fingers crossed. It's going to be great. Can't wait. Can't wait. So, yeah, man, this bicep bash is going to be good. Right, one last chance. Actually, no, I won't say one last chance because I don't know if any new members will sign up. Apologies if you're in the chat. G'day. I'm using this OBS program. I don't like it. I haven't had the chat all, so I don't know how many people are here. I don't know who's in the chat talking. I don't know what else. If anyone signs up as a member to go in the draw to win. But we will, because we will give away give away. If you have super chatted in the show, I will go back, screenshot it, and answer it on hopefully tomorrow's show. Alright, so if you have screenshotted, I do apologise, I don't have a chat. And don't sign up as a member today to go in the $100 draw that we're about to do because I won't be able to see it and we'll go from there. Okay. If that all makes sense. So we'll get rid of that. Bang. So there are a lot of names there. They're all the names. So what I'm going to do, let's see if I can make this a bit bigger. I think I'm going to sneeze. I might move over here. I'm going to make this a bit bigger so people can see. And I'll come all the way over here. Let's move that there. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to shuffle the names 10 times. So let's go to it. So shuffle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So there are the names shuffled on the board. So, now let's get rid of this so we can make the wheel bigger. So now what's going to happen is on the 5th spin, whoever comes up on the 5th spin will win $100 Australian. Slide, maybe, I'm trying to think what the best way to message me is. Maybe email or Instagram, and maybe the best. Unfortunately, with things going on the last 3 or 4 days in arm wrestling, outside of arm wrestling, I have about 113 messages to try and get through. I got to try and get through about 113 messages. So, but you will get your $100. Everyone will get, not everyone, only the person that wins on the 5th spin. Okay. Are we ready? Are we ready? Let's have a look. I need to go there. Now, what I do ask, guys, is there's 100 and odd messages. If you are the winner, just message me your PayPal details once. That's all I need. Things take time. Just message me once. That's it. It'll take me some time to get to you, but of course, if I recognise the name, I will go searching for it and hopefully pay you within 48 hours. If I could see my chat, we could maybe do more. Do it quicker. But right, so click to spin. So this is spin number 1. Look at all the names there. So Willie McNilly. So I'm not going to remove him because it's on the 5th spin. So Willie, you haven't won. 4 more spins. So on the 5th spin. On the 5th spin. Okay. Spin number 2. My man Pete. Unlucky, but you're still in the draw. So that's number 2. Let's go spin number 3. Phil Woody. I'm sure he's hanging about in the chat. Phil Woody. Okay, so that's 3. 4th spin. Oh, my man from Norway, Sebastian. My man from Norway. Okay, so on the next spin. So whoever wins, congratulations on the next spin. Get in there. Enjoy. Have fun. Good luck to all. Okay. So there's one more spin. So yeah, so if you are the winner and I don't know who you are, just message me once. Because what tends to happen is sometimes I get a lot of the same messages and I've got this program on my phone. If it's deemed spam, it won't, I don't get notifications. Does that make sense? I've got this tech guy. He's done something to my phone. I don't know if I like it. I might get rid of it. Because like my wife might send me like a whole heap of the same photos. She's taken a whole heap of photos of the kids and it goes through. So if you use a lot of the same wording, how's it going, how's it going, how's it going, how's it going, I don't get the notification. So As in, it doesn't pop up on my phone. The number just ticks up. So I've got a lot of messages to get through. So if you do win and I don't know who you are, send me your PayPal details. Alrighty. This spin is for $100 Australian. Now, before I click it, if you are wanting to be in the draw, all you have to do is for one entry, when I drop a code word during any stream, you do that one per person. You don't need to do it if you're a member, because if you are a member, if you're a banger, you get 2 automatic entries. Or if you're a $5 or more Patreon supporter, or you've been on Patreon for a while, you get two entries each. Because some people are on Patreon and memberships. So if you are a Dead Set Legend member, you get 5 entries into every draw. And if you are an Ultimate Dead Set Legend, then you get 12 entries into the draw, like Ryan Bussier. And you get a set of Series 2 trading cards, which he has got. So get on it. Here we go. And there's also the Aussie Arm Wrestler jackpot entry that is in here now. The Aussie Arm Wrestler jackpot entry. So that means if that somehow lands out of the 253 entries, well then no one wins and we give away 200 next week. Or do I spin again, give away $100, but it's jackpot and give away 200? Wife will kill me in running out of money. Anyway, here we go. I'm going to click it. We see it there. This for the $100 Australian. Oh! Kira. Okay. Kira, I will try and look you up. If not, message me or email me ASAP with your PayPal details. You have just won 100 Australian. Plus, everyone saw what happened last month. That guy that was the fake Mike was like sending me so many messages. And then when I called him out and I was like, dude, this ain't you, like, go away. He was like, can you just send me $5? Oh, I've got no money. I've got to feed my family. And I was like, mate, get fucked. You're an idiot. So, Kira, you have won this month's 100. We just have to try and work out where you are and how we can get in contact with you. Congratulations, big dog. Congratulations. So, we are up and about. Okay, so let's, where's OBS? So, Kira, you're the winner. Oh, I forgot to even do the bloody... Change it to the $100 giveaway. So, Kira, they were in my memberships. I entered his name in. He's gone out and won it. Kira, if you're around, I will try and do some research when I get some time. But congratulations, my man or woman. Because I don't really know. What I do know, unfortunately, is I don't have a chat, so we can't play the caption game. My chat has disappeared. Now what I have to do is go and possibly watch 45 minutes. What have we been going for? 45 minutes of the show to try and check everything out. I'll see how I go. But hopefully tomorrow, I've tried to lock in a later time because I've got a bit on tomorrow with the guys from Mac. So if you want to pass on any feedback, and we're going to talk about the show, we're going to talk about the behind the scenes stuff, what they thought really worked, what they didn't work. Ian Carnegie, JJ Jackson, and Matthias Bedard. I think that's how you say his last name. All three cool guys. They've put on a ripper event. All right, guys, I am out of here. If you're bored, go and check out the Devon show. Hopefully when the girls go to bed tonight, I can rewatch this show and have a chat to all of you guys. Congratulations, Kira. Don't know how we're going to do it, but reach out to me, buddy. We'll get on and we'll transfer you $100 Australian. If I don't hear from Kira in 2 weeks, I might do a redraw. Sound fair? Does that sound fair to everyone? I think that sounds fair. If I don't hear from Kira, the right one, not the bloody fake bastard that was trying to do it last time, I'll give it away. All right, guys. Thank you so much. So sorry I couldn't put up any chats, any questions, any talk. Very frustrating, but that's live for you. All right, guys. I'm out of here. I'll see you soon.